Let's get this started so we can at least get an early idea if we're gonna be dropping frames like nobody's business today. Okay, visually looks fine. Audio sounds fine as well. I'm not getting any errors. The latency isn't too bad. About 5-second delay on everything, so I think we get things started before they start going to shit again. So, short again. Before they start going to short again, because this is Pokemon, this is child-friendly stream. Hello, people of the internet, it is I, Soul Dragon, back with more Pokemon Violet, the teal, or the indigo disc. Yeah, got my tongue tied there. But, yeah, if you watched the last stream, you probably didn't see much. And I haven't exactly posted the last video yet either, so, yeah, nothing much really. We just have officially entered the depths of Area Zero. We've fought 2 stellar terrestrial Pokemon, and that's kind of all we've really done. Kieran has got delusions that he's going to be, getting the legendary Pokemon that's down here, when we all know that that Terrapagos has totally already been captured and is in the orb above the terrarium in Blueberry Academy. Hey J6, welcome to the stream. You brought some ash cheese. What is ash cheese? Sorry to have you doing all the work. We really do appreciate it, Soul. Now that it appears the terrestrial energy around us is growing more dense the further down we go. Come, we have no time to lose. Yeah, you guys go on ahead. You're not gonna go much further because you're all lamos. Self-explanatory. Understandable. Why? Why would you add ashes to cheese? Oh, that's interesting. Huh. So that one's blocked off, and there's no way around it. I'm guessing we'll encounter another terrestrial deeper in here, and we'll be able to backtrack. Yeah, as I said last time, but nobody really heard, this place is gorgeous. The ring. Oh. Yeah, I just have sliced or shredded cheese. I don't think I've ever actually seen a block of cheese in real life. Whoa, that was a weird position there, Miraidon. That was a weird one. Yeah, I've never seen an actual block of cheese or anything in real life. I think that they're all just myths, and they don't... Uh-oh. That... Pokemon! It's Violet, the least glitchy game there is. Ha ha ha. Alright, what do you two have to say? Same thing. Oh no, there's a crystal in the way. Whatever will we do? The terrestrial energy here is positively overflowing. This Sprout can be so reckless sometimes. I feel like I always need to keep an eye on her. That sounds like a Carmine line, rather than a Kieran line. You're kind of looking around in the water. I don't want to get my clothes wet. Fine. I mean, you could just have a cool bike legendary Pokemon. That would be cool, and you would probably be fine. Scarlet and Violet is the second buggiest. Is the first the OG games? And look, Carmine, we're fine. We are not soaking wet at all, even though we went underwater. Behind the original red, blue, green. Yeah, that's fair. I kind of figured. Crystal tree. Just doing a little bit of examining. Yeah, I mean, we must have a lot of hairspray in if our hair does not even change shape after diving underwater. How do we maintain this perfect dew? The OG was made with duct tape and a dream. Fair. Completely fair. I was gonna say something with regards to what my classes are this week, but I don't know what my classes are because I haven't had my classes. By Friday, I'll know what my classes are, so then I can discuss about what I've learned this week, but that's still 2 days away. And apparently I've got an event I need to prepare for FGO. I wonder how high you can go in here. Honestly, I don't really remember much in the way of bugs in the OG games. And I had, like, the OG red, yellow, blue. I had the trio. But, Hey, Janice! Welcome to the stream. You finally made it to the stream. Just trying to get as high as I can, and it looks like I finally reached the height limit in this room. Yeah, massive time zone difference. And by the way, thank you for the heads up about the event coming up in FGO. I was not expecting an event anytime soon, so yeah, I kind of figured that we were going to be having some dead weeks until all the ordeal calls stuff. So yeah. 5-hour time difference is crazy? Not really. I have somebody in the Philippines, I think, who sometimes drops in. But then again, he also goes, like, more than a day without sleep. So, you know, he's kind of a bit of an anomaly. But, you know, he's still a cool dude. Alright, we have a knuckle stack here. So we should probably get onto it. Yes. He does like napalm. He does like napalm. Wait, you're not Knuckle Stack. What are you again? I don't remember. It's been too long. Kashin Koji. That name sounds familiar. Why does the name Kashin Koji sound familiar? Garganackle, that's right. Kashin Koji. Where have I heard that name before? It's gonna bother me. Because I know I've heard it, but I don't know where. Shoot. Kashin Koji, Kashin Koji. Okay, breaking out the Google. Kashin Koji. That's the dude from Boruto? What? That's weird. It's your turn to call me over. Maybe he'd rather have you do it. But you're blabbering, just do it. Nah, I'd rather have Carmine do it rather than the whiny boy Kieran. You're currently suffering because VGC regulation was released. You have yet to figure out what kind of team to build. What's changed about the regulation that means you can't use your previous team? Okay. Okay. And that's going to be dropping... So is the stream tonight or tomorrow? When is the broadcasting stream? Because I honestly don't know. I only took a cursory glance at your post because I was making my dinner at the time there, Janice. So, yeah, I don't actually know when that stream is gonna be happening. Gotta eat first. Food is very important. Even if it is just shredded chicken sandwiches and french fries. But dang, aren't they good. Not as good as the pork I normally... Ah, come on. Not as good as pork I normally have, but... 6 p.m. Pacific time, so that's probably today. Oh man, I'm not going to be able to watch that. Because that's like 3 hours behind me, so that'd be 9 p.m., which is exactly when my class is. So I will not be able to watch that stream. Dang. That's sadness. Tears. I'm gonna cry every time. That didn't break down this barrier. Unless this carbink is keeping it up. It's not terastallizing, so probably not, but we'll crush it all the same. Crunch. Nope, didn't work. That's gonna have to be something I come back later, isn't it? So I guess I'm gonna have to watch the highlight stream, but I am very hyped about the fact that Ordeal Call 1 is going to be dropping soon enough. The Ordeal Call 0 is like next week, Thursday, I think? Either next Thursday or the following Thursday, I can't remember, even though I literally just read about it 2 days ago. And I'm pretty sure I predicted that Ordeal Call 1 itself is going to drop on, like, the 23rd at the absolute latest. Well, Kiki, isn't there something you wanted to say to Soul? No, not really. Just feels like we're all relying on him a bit too much is all. We should just keep going. You guys are relying on me way too much. I don't know how you all have planned an expedition to be going on down here without me. So, you know, it's a damn good thing you included me. He's so stubborn. Heatgar's simply as dazzling as always. Just so you know, we're also fending off wild Pokemon while you're away. So me and my team are just about spent. Sinistra's all I've got left, so if something happens, you better save me. You're too busy for Ordeal Call. I mean, that's fair. Being busy is a very real thing. I mean, there was that long period of time where I was too busy to do much of any streaming, but now I'm a little bit more free, even though said freedom might be a little bit more contentious, because I have no idea what to expect for my upcoming lessons in web design. Actually, I do think I remember I read a little bit ahead for this week, and I think it's something with HTML integration is what I recall reading about. So I'm not exactly sure what that entails. That lecture is tomorrow, but my Terra Orb is reacting to something? You're right, mine is too. I'm picking up a truly astounding level of terrestrial energy. It seems to be coming from in there. We're finally at the finish line. The hidden treasure. Hey, where do you think you're going? I can't wait another second. The truth beyond the Violet book is so close now. Not you two. And they're all so eager. Yes, Figma is what I just started to learn about. You watched the VOD. Yeah, I meant to make a comment about that. I completely forget sometimes that the VODs are available on Twitch. Completely forget. I know that you can technically make it so that VODs get directly uploaded from Twitch to a YouTube channel, but I do some light editing occasionally with the videos. Not too often, mainly with the Lost Belt stuff, because holy cow, I just need to vent a little bit here, but over the course of all LB7, the whole ORT raid was such a slog to frickin' edit through. It upped the file sizes so drastically. I swear, I don't know why cutting out, like, a dozen, maybe 24 30 to 1 minute segments does to a file, but apparently it multiplies the size by 10 frickin' fold. I swear, those files took forever to actually compress and then to upload. It was ridiculous. Normally, any FGO video, even a super long one, will take at most an hour to upload, but then when I cut this one into lots of individual parts, it takes half a frickin' day. Like, I don't know what happened, but I think it was well worth it. Only a very small bit of dialogue, mainly my dialogue, was lost with all the cutting, but I think it's better than having it black out after every battle's been started. Me having to quit FGO, relaunch FGO, press the resume battle button. Ugh. Maybe that's why your laptop has no space. Possibly. Very possibly. Just do 7-hour streams and upload. I do not have the free time to do 7-hour streams, honestly. But yes, Figma, Figma is a tool meant to help you design a web page. Like, yeah, graphic designers create prototypes of UI framework for websites or applications. There we go. It sounds like Janice might be in IT as well, or have at least some passing familiarity with graphical design. But yes, Figma is something I have started to use, and it took a little while to figure out. You're a graphic design student. Fair. Took a little while to figure out, but I did manage it in the end because, you know, I might actually... It could be fun, I think, just to post the quote-unquote prototype website design that I had to do for the assignment. I think, you know, I might actually do that. Thinking about it a lot, that does seem like something that could be interesting to do. Just so that way you can all see my gradual evolution that will probably not be there because it's more programming that we're going to be doing than actual design work, but yeah, I might end up doing that. It's something I got to decide on because I don't know if I'm going to be revisiting that later, and I kind of want it to be like a snapshot of what is done. You sketch like by hand? J6, are you saying that by hand you sketch your frameworks, or do you use, like, a design tool to sketch them? Those two sometimes, I swear. You should add in two, but no rushing. At least we can show some composure. Yeah, yes. Whee! You use MS Paint. Oh gosh, I don't even know if I have MS Paint anymore. I think I used to have it on my computers, but that, along with Windows Movie Maker, kind of disappeared when I updated to Windows 10. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure this week is going to be covering HTML stuff in the web design course, but my lecture isn't until tomorrow, so on Friday's stream, I will have a better idea of what the heck I'm learning this week. What is this place? The vibes here are totally on a different level. Hidden treasure. Where is it? Stop acting like a drug. A Kieran. I gotta remember, I cannot use phrases that... Hang on. I'm just realizing... Is chat not appearing? Chat's not appearing on the stream. I just had that realization that chat is not appearing on the stream. No. Okay. It's weird. At some point, Streamlabs underwent an update, and it did a massive amount of resizing of a bunch of my inputs and the like. So it messed with my... Chat's not dead. Let me show you guys here really quickly. So, hide the capture card. So, you guys should be able to see the Streamlabs thing now. And if I click chat box, is it going to show? Chat box is, for some reason, all the way over here at the very edge. For some unknown reason. I don't know why it does this. I don't know why it did this, but let's get this fixed. Hey, Velvet, welcome to the stream. How be things? Just resuscitating the chat, essentially. There we go. And now it's back online. Chat has returned to life. You know what? It's not me that returned it to life. Chat only came back really when Velvet came back, and I accidentally just turned off my monitor. Come on, monitor. Reboot. There we go. No, come on. Input. HDMI too. I really need to see about getting an actual controller for my monitor, because right now I've got to go all the way up, reach underneath my monitor, press some buttons to flip things around. And that's just like a lot of work, man. Like a lot of work. You're nervous for tomorrow? I mean, that's completely understandable. Putting yourself out there is always something that can generate nerves, but you know what? I believe. I believe in the you that believes in the me that believes in the you that believes in the me that believes in the you. Again, I know that's from Gurren Lagann, which I've never seen before, but I like that quote. You return to life every time we get a stream after streams that has next to no bitrate. Fair. Which, thank goodness, this does not have bitrate. They're gearing up ahead. There's something among those pillars. Among them? So, they're among us. Dun dun. You know, I do wish I wish Among Us was still popular enough that I could play it with chat or something, but yeah, never watched Gurren Lagann myself either. This stone's the hidden treasure. Give me a moment, I just need to check something. One of your friends burst into voice chat. What time are you streaming again? It was funny. You know, that is always good. That is always good. Again, I will be there tomorrow, Velvet. I shall be there. Among Us is one of the best. Yeah, I know Among Us is pretty good. Among Us is like one of the tank Pokemon next to Toxapex, and like, if I can get the hidden treasure of Area 0, I can finally beat Soul. No, you really can't, Kieran. You're still going on about this nonsense? Dude, you're not going to get your post as the league champion back. I've already taken the position and kicked you and that Drayden dude out of the league club. So just let it go, man. Shut it, sis. Soul's everything I ever wanted. He's got strong Pokemon. He can go anywhere he wants. He can be friends with anyone. I loved Ogerpon since forever ago, but even Ogerpon chose him over me. That was some weird, like, lighting glare that was just on us. It was just shining the light upon us as he was speaking of us. Almost like we are the chosen one. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Kieran, you're giving off some real energy that I can't say because I'm pretty sure that's against TOS. Kiki, you did your best too. Even you, sis. You were being all nasty toward him at first, but then boom, you were like best friends in no time. Yeah, Kieran is being a little silly. Well, I've got nothing. I worked so hard, and for what? I still lost in the end. You know, Kieran, this reminds me of a song that I've heard and that I hold quite close to me. If the Pokemon Company is gonna go all out on getting whoever it was to sing the final song for the base game of Scarlet and Violet, rather than give the characters actual voices, they could have gotten In the End as Kieran's, you know, battle theme. Because it would make a lot of sense at this point. The only Pokemon game you ever played is Gen 4 on the DS. That's fair. I mean, Pokemon's just something that I've held very close to my heart for a very long time, and honestly, the story can be quite childish at times. Like, this is an excellent example of a bit of a childish story. But there are some golden moments as well. The Legend game is definitely more mature, and I'm looking forward to Legends Z8, hoping that it will have a little bit more of a mature twist to it. Because, I mean, you're going around in Paris at night fighting people, apparently. So, you know, you can ambush people and drag them into fights, which is kind of weird, but fun. Seeing a Pokemon with the characteristics of a motorcycle climbing a sheer cliff fella. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a Pokemon from the future, technically. Because apparently in the future, all Pokemon evolve to be like cyborgs. So, Yeah. Scarlet and Violet is definitely a stream to jump in on. But still, it's great to have you here, Janice. It's great to have you here. You think Kieran can still be friend-shaped? Okay. This is another hilarious moment here. Kieran is pouring his heart out like this. And look at the adult that's supposed to be, you know, keeping an eye on all of us. Her nose is buried in the book. Like, yeah, that's nice, sweetie. That's nice. Please be quiet. I'm trying to read this. Oh, man. It's peak comedy. Found it. The crystal's definitely what we're looking for. She's just ignoring all of his heartfelt. He's pouring his heart out, and she's now not even acknowledging it. Oh, Briar, you are... I don't even know the word. Go on, Kieran, pull with everything you got. Show us the hidden treasure of Area Zero. Also, that smile is a little creepy on her. Yeah, adults still don't care. To be fair, the adults in this game are a little bit better. Mainly because there's only, like, one actual adult before the DLC. There's no doubting it, that crystal must be Terapagos. But yeah, in the main game, the one adult does care. Hey, Zahak, welcome to the stream. Happy things. +1 to Draco on the level up order, Doc. Okay. Terapagos, a friendly turtle. A crystal turtle. And it's coming to me! No. Wait, where the heck did you get a Master Ball? You. How dare you, Kieran? It was gonna be mine. Terapagos was supposed to be mine. I need a snag machine. Where's the snag machine? That was Terapagos. You caught it, right? Finally. Very well done, Kieran. The fact that you brought along the Master Ball tells me you were well prepared for this. Now I can study Terapagos whenever I want. But there's no time like the present. Think you could give us a little demonstration of Terapagos' power now? Well, you heard her, Soul. I'm also itching to see what Terapagos can do. Yeah, it would be funny if they finally introduced Pokemon that Master Balls don't work on, but... That's a good point. I guess it wasn't stuck in the terrarium. Unless there's two Terapagos, much like there was two Miraidon. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. I think there's a second Terapagos stuck in that terrarium. So that way you can trade it to somebody else. Just like you can trade a Miraidon for a Koraidon to somebody else. Doing good, your family Dollar Tree is going 50%? Aw, that sucks. I remember going to Dollar Tree when I was a kid, always seeing what could be found. Get ready so we can start. Kieran, if you really want to get your butt handed to you again, then I'm happy to oblige. Closing on 24th, but will not make it. They're shutting it down due to the Family Dollar and Dollar Tree divorcing, and the store is shutting down just to become a Dollar Tree. I do think I remember Family Dollar as well. That's kind of why I was waiting to do any changes to Draco's position. Because I kind of knew the second that J6 got a chance, he would put Draco right back down. Despite your efforts, Zahak. You two are in a cold war over Draco. Hi. Are you sure it's safe to battle with a Pokemon we barely know anything about? I'm sure. That's how all Pokemon battles started. Well, I can hardly contain myself. I simply must see Terapagos' power right away. Are you ready? Sure. Well, yeah, you're gonna need to be here in another stream with when Zahak's not here in order to get that, because Zahak did that last stream. Yeah, Zahak did that last stream after you had put Tiamat up by 3, so I think he was sort of waiting for that opportunity. I hope you brace yourself. This time I'll actually beat you. I'll definitely beat you, Soul. From the hit game Marvel Rivals. Are you leading with Terapagos, dude? Marvel Rivals is essentially... Go, Terapagos. Social what you're made of. Marvel Rivals is essentially... Sorry, I'm getting distracted by this fight. Terra Shift. It became an even friendlier turtle. Marvel Rivals is like Overwatch. It's like Overwatch, but a lot of people are saying it's better or something. Honestly, I've never been into that kind of gaming scene. So this is the Hidden Treasure's true form. With this, I can win for sure. Oh no, he's getting rings underneath his eyes. Oh, distorting type matchups. So everything will be not very effective then. Interesting. Let's slow it down, maybe. But yeah, the closest kind of those games that I ever played was way back in the day when I played League. But I was never really good at League. So, yeah. You know, Kieran, you might have some better success if you use something other than Zen Headbutt. Just saying. Oh. Okay, cool. League is toxic as hell. Yeah. I know. I played League in the very early days. I think I did get up to Diamond rank, I think is what the highest rank was at the time. Terapagos' power should be far greater than this. Could it be we're missing something? All I know is I got a Victorious Morgana skin. Because Morgana was my main in League. What can I say? She was a goth witch and I was a teenager, so I think that's all self-explanatory enough. Played Marvel Rivals for 3 days. It's better matchmaking than Overwatch 2, more alive than Team Fortress 2. Okay. Why? Kieran, just face it, you're not meant to have the power of a legend. I thought if I just had Terapagos, if I had the hidden treasure of Area Zero, it would make me stronger. You know, you probably also should have used the other 5 members of your team, Kieran. Just saying. A 1v6, you're never gonna win. I thought it'd let me beat Soul. Kiki, that's enough. It's time to stop this. No, something's not right. Its terrestrial energy output is far too low. Not to mention the fact that it looks different from the illustration in the Violet book. So Terapagos isn't the hidden treasure of Area Zero? No, I'm sure it is. We must be missing something. A way to transform it into the treasure. Of course, Terapagos is made of terrestrial energy. Kieran, you must terrestrialize Terapagos this instant. If my hunch is correct, Terapagos will resonate with the energy from your Terra Orb, and the hidden treasure will finally reveal its true brilliance. It's a fuzzy turtle. Got it. You know, you should have done that in the fight, rather than after the fight. So if you scroll down a little bit, you should see a image of a giant ember. And if you click that, you'll be led to a Google Doc that contains all of my servants, and you can either do a +1 or a -1 to one servant to make it so that they are more or less likely to be ranked up. It's a turtle on top of a turtle on top of a turtle! Bye, Kieran! Oh. I thought we were gonna see actual things are getting out of hand, Kiki. You should return Terapagos to its ball. Okay. Come back, Terapagos. Huh? Won't go back inside, but why? Oh, you cannot handle the power of a legendary Kirin. Does this mean that Terapagos is stronger than Mewtwo? Its energy output is going haywire. We're all in serious danger if we can't bring it under control. I'm sorry, kids, but please, you need to stop Terapagos. Come on, Kiki, you need to do something too. We've got to get Terapagos under control. No, this wasn't supposed to happen. This is all my fault. Energy began... Oh, okay. This is a friggin' Terra raid. And I don't even get healed. Okay, I do get healed. Thank you, Sinistra. Yeah, that's very early. I definitely need to update the spreadsheet a little bit. I mean, it's good for what it is, I would say, but there is also a hidden purpose to it being as big as it is. It's reducing it's using a barrier to reduce damage. In that case, terrestrializing your Pokemon might help. I did that last fight, though. Ow. That hurt. Oh, I get to retry. I get it again. Cool. Yeah, I don't think becoming the center of attention is really that useful in this fight, unfortunately. Terra Starstorm. Ow. Now's your chance to use Terrasili's Pokemon to strike back. Oh, it's super effective against any Terramon. I don't care. This is gonna be the last turn for Ogerpon. Go! But yeah, it's a little bit outdated as far as formatting goes, but it's something I might work on in time. The bitchiest bitch who ever... I can't say that on... You know what? Screw it. The bitchiest bitch who ever bitched is, the False Beast. The one who hurt my melt in such a devastating way. That's interesting. It absorbed terrestrial energy. I like how Ogerpon changed from Ogerpon to Ogerpon. Oh my. Oh no, my Sinus just knocked out. This isn't good. It's just too strong. It'll be fine. Terapagos used the power of the terrestrial phenomenon to change its type. So another barrier of such strength. Did it use terrestrial energy absorbed to do so? We need to get in there and battle Kiki. Soul's doing all the work. It's no good. I'm useless. Yes. I'm gonna put it this way, Janice. I have unlocked the CCC rerun event, and I am currently not finishing it, as I am currently on the fight against the bitchiest bitch who ever bitched. And anytime I feel sad, I go in and I kick the bitchiest bitch who ever bitched so hard that she dies many a times. Okay, let's keep going here. Do a parabolic charge. Yeah, in my mind, she is just a false beast. Kama is the only beast of third, in my opinion. This could be bad. Okay, so electric type is not the best here. Hydrapple. There's a mass outbreak event going on? Wow, I can't believe it. I kind of didn't realize. I swear I'm going to be playing more Pokemon-related stuff when Legends comes out. Because by the time that comes out, I should be nearly done with my program of schooling. Oh, the last one. Now sold Terrestrialize your Pokemon so it shines once more. Yeah, I will. Energy Beam. Also, really quickly, I've got to say, I like that, okay. I like that they're starting to give the legendary Pokemon a canonical gender. Like, Ogerpon is canonically a girl. It looks like Tropicos is canonically a guy. I like that. It's always just seemed weird that legendary Pokemon have no chance of making more of them, even though canonically there are who knows how many of every legendary Pokemon out in the world. Except for, like, the big name ones. We broke its stance. But it just absorbed our energy. I wonder, J6, you would probably know a little bit better than I, but can you do this without terrestrializing? It absorbed terrestrial energy yet again. Surely something Kiki Soul's in trouble. You need help. Surely it can't keep doing this over and over, though. There we go. But I can't help anyone. Crysalia's female. Fair. Where's the dialogue option for... Okay, I'll handle this. This is the Nimona situation all over again. Isn't it? You got Poliwag, Scyther, 3 Porygon, and a Mind Show. Nice. That's the fair variety of shinies. Oh, he actually had tears in his eyes, it looks like. Heatran has 50-50 male and female? Huh. Didn't realize that. True, he does. It changed its type. You know, it'd be great if we had an indication of what type it was. Okay, I'll help out too. Honestly, better late than never, I guess. The two of you need to clean this whole mess up. Yeah, I would love to know exactly what type that, Terapagos is here. Yay, support move! Because, I mean, the way I see it, it's possible to chip this Terapagos down if you do a bunch of moves like Infestation, Salt here and the like. I could see it being possible then. Hydrapple's probably gonna go down here. Arcanine. Whenever I attack. Hang on, I'll show you what I mean, J6. Unless I'm just seeing things, which is a possibility, I will admit. It is a possibility that I am hallucinating things, but, you know. Yeah, see? Terapagos, male. Says it right there. Fire's not very effective. So you're water type. Of course, you're water type. Of course. Right, and come back in. At least now Parabolic Charge should do something good. Even if it does mean we're going to be KOing Hydrapple. It's a 50-50 male-female. Okay. Again, I just find that interesting that they're doing that again. Feed the Miraidon. Why didn't I just full heal? I should have full healed there. Okay, there. That's better. That's a little better. Did you put up another shield, Tropicos? Or was that your final shield breaking down? Looks like it can't absorb any more energy or put up another barrier. Time to attack. Time to end this, you two. You have all my permission to go all out. Well, if I'm supposed to go all out, I needed to get a completely different team here. But, yeah, I'm not going to give Kieran a chance to try and steal some glory. Oh no, I'm sorry, Kieran. Whoopsie, I didn't mean to KO your Hydrapple. My bad. Maybe I'll go inside a ball now. Yeah, I know I can count on you, Soul. You got this. Yeah, it's my Pokemon. Tropicos, be mine. What color ball? What do I want Tropicos in? Cut yours in a friend ball? I could see that. I sadly don't think I have a friend ball. You know, I think a luxury ball would suit Tropicos quite nicely. Because I said, oh, I do have a friend ball. I'm blind. I don't know what a friend ball looks like. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't know what a friend ball looks like off the very top. But this would make Tropicos more friendly. So yeah, we'll go with a friend ball too. Tropicos is friend-shaped. Because my second pet ever was a turtle. Which I named Squirtle. I miss Squirtle. He eventually got too big, so we had to set him free. He was just like a teeny little turtle that even child me could have in the palm of my hand. And then he started to grow too big until he was like the size of child me's forearm. And it was like, he's not going to fit in the tank we've got for him anymore, so we need to let him go. Is it over? He became a war turtle. Is it over? Is everyone okay? Yeah, I'm fine. How are you doing, Briar? I'm fine, thank you. Perfectly unharmed. I let my obsession lead you all to a very, very dangerous situation. Yes, you did. It's simply inexcusable. I'm so sorry, everyone. Yeah, I miss Squirtle, but, you know, I'm sure he's probably still out there somewhere. Because the area I live, turtles are actually surprisingly common around rivers. You should be. You're completely fixated on this terrestrial stuff. You gotta keep your obsessiveness in check. Yes, you're absolutely right. I messed up too. Looked up to Soul for so long. I wanted to be like him so badly. I didn't know what else to do. I guess I don't have it in me to be like him at all. Finally I can let go. We should probably be encouraging, but not too encouraging, you know? We don't want him to be super obsessive over me, so just tell him not to tell him short. Don't sell yourself short. But I just... Again, this would be so... Why did Pokemon Company have to splurge on some random musician singing a song at the end of the main game when they could have done voice actors? Especially for a game like this. Voice actors would be so good. Yes, you can time yourself or somebody else out for 500 mana, which is the channel points. So you could, in fact, make someone else be quiet or make yourself be quiet, because a lot of people just kept asking me to time them out, and I didn't want to do that, so... No, you can. But I do reserve the rights to change that rule if it starts being used for bullying. Because one of the rules of the stream, the only one you can bully in this stream is me. You're not allowed to bully each other. And I swear, I've got such a silly younger brother. You finally let it go. Oh, you two must be so... Is she not even paying attention to the students she's supposed to be looking after? Oh, this is great. Oh, man. That was almost a Gouda tear laugh there. That was almost Gouda tears of laughter. That was good. That was good. Yeah, Briar, I think you need to reconsider your position as a teacher. Just saying. You all shone brilliantly just now. You are truly dazzling. And in the end, even Soul even managed to catch Terapagos. She's completely ignoring the issue at hand. These kids, they're sorting out their emotional troubles themselves. They don't need a responsible adult who might have navigated through tough situations in their life to offer some advice or a shoulder to cry on. No, I'm just going to focus more on my obsession. So I think we consider our little expedition in Area 0 good and finished. Time to get back to Blueberry Academy. And they're still crying. Oh, glorious. Simply glorious. Pure hilarity. That's good. That is good. Finally home. I need to get in touch with Gita. No, scratch that. I need to publish her first. Hey, Soul. Look, I know it caused trouble for the League Club and everyone. Yeah, you're still kicked out, Kieran. I wanted to give everyone a proper apology. That'd be a good start to getting back in. Including you, Soul, so I'm sorry. And, I guess what I'm trying to say is... I want to make things right. So, do you think... we could start over from 0 and be friends again? Why don't I get a choice? Hey, we're gonna leave you two behind if you don't hurry up. It's not like you're going that far ahead. You all went, like, maybe 100 feet ahead of us. Although I could probably get an accurate... an excellent clip to make. Please tell me this is not copyright music. I don't know, is this... no, I do not have a channel for Twitch clips. I might put them on. Oh, yep, can't, nope, nope, can I, how do I skip this? How do I skip this? I don't want copyright music on my stream, no! No! I gotta talk over all this copyright music, la 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 la, I need to mute the things, la 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 la. Hold on, I need to mute the copyright, mute the copyright, no copyrighted music on stream. Mute the copyright, mute it. Okay. Whew. I got it. I got it. Okay. Yeah, just muting it is not that easy, because, again, I only have the one monitor, and it's through the monitor that I have to go through to get to my computer inputs. So I had to get up, go to my monitor, change the input to be back to my main computer input so I could get back to the Streamlabs stuff. How? How do you mute switch audio? Send the clip to the general channel from now on. Yep, that's fine. I do know that you can, like, do YouTube Shorts and stuff, or something like that. I've never done a YouTube Shorts, but I feel like some of the Twitch clips could possibly work on YouTube Shorts. I don't know. I think it's better than trying to make a whole second channel, compared to, you know, just putting them on Shorts. But I need to figure out how that works exactly. I should do YouTube Shorts. Yeah, I mean, I think maybe for clips. So my Switch is connected to a capture card, which has got a HDMI Okay, so hang on. Let me get the full setup here. So the capture card is inside of my computer, and it's connected to the HDMI splitter, and the HDMI splitter connects to my monitor and to my Switch / PlayStation 5 if I am playing on that. So yeah. But they're kind of in the same exact location. The Switch is over by my monitor, so I still would have had to get up, and at that point it's easier to just switch the inputs over, but yeah, I mean, actually, I honestly don't even know how many clips are on my channel here. Let me see if I can't find that. Clips of my channel. Yeah, there's actually a lot of clips. I could probably go through and upload a fair bit of clips. J6, going through the clips, it looks like you clipped every death I had against the Orphan of Cause. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a lot. That could be a compilation. That could, in fact, be a compilation. Good lord, I had 80 deaths? I have over 80 deaths on Orphan? Let's see. How far back do the clips go? I'm seeing FGO conspiracy theory. I have no idea what that is, but I'm pretty oh, I did already post it? Okay, that's fair. I'm pretty sure there's been a lot... I've made a lot of quote-unquote conspiracy theories about FGO. At least that's what people tell me. I mean, you know, people just don't seem to believe that Romani is actually Romani, but he's been brought back as an angel of God after having removed himself from the throne of heroes. He returned to God, but God said, you know what, I'm going to send you back down, but now you're an angel, and no longer do you have your free will again. You are now under my complete control once more, which is why he is not able to directly help us anymore, because he does not have the free will to fully help us. People say that's a conspiracy theory, when I think that's a legitimate thing. Also, the theory that Caldeus is the eventual Throne of Heroes, that somehow, someway, Caldeus will eventually ascend beyond time itself and become the actual Throne of Heroes, because the Throne of Heroes is not just a conceptual place like they've tried to say for so long in all of Fate. No, it's a physical place because you have these servants saying that they have interactions. Servant Tube is apparently a thing that servants can do on the Throne of Heroes, so I think that eventually we will turn Caldeus into the new Throne of Heroes. Yeah. That's a theory I've got as well. Alright, seems like we are no longer in copyright music zone, so I'm going to switch things around again. Whee! Alright. Back to this. You know, I think she would post more than that, to be honest. She is very, PG for FGO. Bing, bong, bong, bing. This is an announcement for the following student. Sol from UVA Academy. Ms. Breyer would like to see you in classroom 1-4. She has important news to share with you regarding the terrestrial phenomenon. Bong, bing, bing, bong. My Pokédex has been updated and I can claim a reward. Woo! Aw, poor Terapagos. Return to ride for Miraidon. Let's take Terapagos into our party. Where is the little fella? Terapagos. Level 85, okay. A little bit of lag as far as bringing up images. Stellar Terra, otherwise normal. Terra Starstorm, Zen Headbutt, Earth Power. Perfect in everything except for attack, okay. So it's a strong little fella. It's a Spatacker. We got a good Spatacking Terapagos. I have no idea how that compares to most Terapagos, but, what is the nature? Oh. Hardy, so looks like it is neutral nature. No bonuses to anything. Okay. What's the little lock next to the male symbol? Is that supposed to denote a shiny or something? Terapagos IVs are predetermined. Yeah, I know that's why Maeve is a rider in the first place. But, you know, again, they keep her surprisingly PG. I think they keep a lot of servants surprisingly PG. Okay. So, I am going to save it just to be safe. Also, gotta love how they healed my full team except for poor Terapagos, who went into the box nearly destroyed. Poor thing. Oh, okay. Blueberry Dex. 150 is a Love Ball. 160 is a Protector. Okay. Ah, okay, I gotcha. Let's see. People in a lot of rooms have a lot of things to say. I think we'll keep going for like another 20-ish minutes or so. So we're gonna leave Briar be. Let's check the League Club room first here. Hi, Cygnus? Serana, oh, close enough. There you are, Sol, just the person I was looking for. I heard the news, you're the new BB League champion, am I right? That's old news, dude. I'll admit I'm blown away. Inviting you to this academy was the best decision I've made recently. That says a lot. So now that you've had some time to get comfortable here, how do you find Blueberry Academy? Are you having fun? It's kinda so-so. So, I'm sure you mean it's so great, right? Why can we not be negative in this game? Like, why is everybody trying to just be an upbeat beacon of positivity? Let us be a brooding teenager. Where is our brooding teenager phase in Pokemon? Anyway, there's a small favor I'd like to ask of you, Soul. See, the whole academy has become so much more lively and energetic ever since you came here. That says a lot. And that got me thinking, maybe we should have even more people come to visit from Paldea. Have them come as special coaches or something. You know a lot of people, right? You got lots of friends and everything? I mean, like teachers from your school, gym leaders, that sort of thing. Oh, and any strong friends of yours are also welcome here. That also says a lot that he thinks that a child is friends with some of the gym leaders, when one of them is, like, a literal salaryman. Have a toxic positivity subtext? Not at all. Not at all. They've just given you some dialogue choices, and one of the big dialogue choices at the end of one of the branches of the main story is the quote-unquote rival of this game wants to ask if you want to be best rivals forever. And you can say no, and she'll just keep insisting on it over and over and over like a frickin' yandere. So, I've just taken a more negative tone with any kind of character choices, more than anything else. Shiny Blitzel if you beat all of them. That's cool. I think I might have one. Didn't I find a random shiny? Wow, already thinking of who you can call on, huh? I knew you were the right one to ask. And again, adults just not seeming to understand kids. That or I got a perfect Blitzel. One of the two. You can use the clubroom computer to contact anyone you want to invite. Oh, but it'll cost BP. We'll need to pay for their trip and such. Here's some to get you started. How much you giving me? Wow. 200 BP. So good. I think I'll arrange for the special coaches to stay in this clubroom when they're not teaching. You should have a chat with them while they're here. Now then, I'll leave it to you. Enjoy. Okay, so we can invite people. We can invite special coaches using the PC. You can invite your friends and acquaintances from the Paldea region to visit Blueberry Academy as special coaches, who you can talk and battle with. You can have a max of 2 visitors over at a time. Wow, look at the lovely amount of stuff that they get access to. Man, they get a table, they get a treadmill, and they get a couch when they're not teaching. They don't get, like, amenities. They don't even get a bedroom. They just get to come here. They get to sleep on this couch. They have to share the couch with a Pikachu for sleeping. That's great. You know, champ, gotta thank you again for conquering the BB League. All the tension here melted right away once we got our new champ. By my Drayster Druthers, Kieran and I be having fun battling again. Thought we'd be patched things up by now, but I guess things ain't that simple. Give it time. You know, just what to say, huh? Good quality in a reigning champ. Guess I ended up kind of using you to try and get what I wanted, huh, bud? Yeah, stop calling me bud, dude. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to. I dropped the slacker life once and for all. I just got carried away. Anyway, hope you'll accept my apology. No, attitude is just gratitude. Let's play some gacha. Would you like to print some items? Can you upgrade, actually? Yep. Yes. Upgrade. Woo! It's a Master Ball! Print multiples of the same item. Print Stellar Terra Shards. Doesn't help the item printer work look any better. Made it look like a Master Ball. Well, that's done. Would you like to print some items with the item printer? Yes, I have done some Ogre Ousting. I've not completed it to the point where I got a shiny Munchlax. Sorry, I kind of ignored what you said there. But let's do some gacha here for a little bit. I want to play some gacha. Yeah. I think next stream will be a bit of a stream to play catch-up on doing some things. And the Ogre ousting can be a part of it. Then getting some BBQ points. This is a... What's the... I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name. It's not a base roll. Min roll. This is a min roll. Gosh. I've rolled so few min rolls I can't even remember what they're called. Oh, no super special. Come on. I want to go until I at least get something special to happen. Yes, legal gambling indeed. It's looking like another min roll just by the colors it's giving off. Oh, no. Okay, we got some SRs. We got some SRs there. 5 big nuggets, 2 ability patches, and a lucky egg. So those are some SRs. Come on, though. Come on. I need an SSR. Missed the slots they removed in Gen 5. Yeah. I don't like that they removed all the Gamba. That's just a key part of Pokemon. Goes all the way back to Gen 1 with the casino in Celadon City. Oh, another min roll? Come on, man. Come on, give me something big. I mean, I guess I can see why they would remove the Gamba if some places are getting, if Pokemon is being banned in some places for it. But another mineral, by the way. They just don't want to give me, like, a rainbow. Give me a rainbow spin game. Come on. Give me a rainbow or let me hit one of those. Oh, they got a gold sparkle. Oh, wow. Sorry about that. I'm trying to do it underneath my desk, so that way it isn't as loud for people, but I just forget sometimes. Because I do know it can be an obnoxious sound. Another gold spin. Come on, big money, no whammy, big money, no whammy. Oh, come on! What is this luck? Oh. We're getting something. The Pokeball Lotto. Okay. So we're gonna get some Pokeballs here. Maybe we'll get a Master Ball. Even though I haven't used any of the 2 I've gotten so far. Oh, rainbows! Rainbows! What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Oh, there's our SSRs. What do we got? What do we got? 2 Dream Balls and a Heavy Ball. Dang it! I wanted a Master Ball, man. I mean, those are 5 stars, but still. Alright, I think I'm gonna do one more after this one, and then we'll go from there. It's not obnoxious, just unexpected where I am. We rarely drink water from bottles in our house. That's fair. That's fair. I guess water bottles is probably more of an American thing. Oh, we got another one. What is it gonna be this time? Pokeball Lotto again. Come on, Master Balls. No, I'm gonna get all the Master Balls of my own luck. I mean, technically, we do have filtered water in my house. Like, a jug that we just pour water in and it'll automatically filter, but that's just a lot of work. I prefer the convenience of water bottles. Only 1 SSR, and it's a lure ball. Lame. Alright, I think that's enough of the Gamba. check the computer. 3,000 for extra diversity. Secret boss of Blueberry Academy. The only someone's the greatest number of coaches who are fine will earn the right to challenge Blueberry Academy's beloved secret boss. I'm gonna get some diversity in the Savannah biome first. Hi, I'm Terry from the Terrarium Club. Thanks so much for your support. Thanks to you, we're ready to fine-tune the terrarium's environmental settings. Using the BP you donated to us today, we've been able to upgrade the environments in the Savannah biome. New Pokemon will be able to live there now, including wild Charmander! Woo! Charmander! And then, what does it mean by calling special coach? Okay, so you can call any of the baseline coaches for 200 BP. Okay, cool, cool. I'm not going to call anybody yet. That's going to be something for its own stream, I think. Then we're going to go and see... I don't remember her name. We have a gallon pump, which... We have a gallon of water in our house is an electric pump. Or, you know, with a pump where we put the gallon and let gravity give us... I see. I understand what you're talking about now. Hello, girl whose name I don't remember. Amaris! There it is. Soul, you have my thanks for all you've done to help the League Club and to help Kieran. Hang on. Why she got her glasses in that way? No. No. I'm not ready for this. Put those glasses back to the normal way. Your Kiku... It's not all been according to your Kikaku. Once you become champion, Kieran withdrew himself entirely from our ranking system. Though I consider this somewhat sad, it's not as if he and I no longer meet. More than anything, I'm glad he seems to be acting like his former self once more. Okay, so she has a crush on Kieran, is what I'm getting here. Indeed, I've been swept in joy to such an extent that I've prepared a tremendous amount of flight-enabling supplement used in my trial. Yeah, look how happy she is! She's totally not a robot. Please feed your... Aegeus. Appropriate portion of it whenever you wish to fly. She knows that's not what it's called. It's not called Aegeus. It's Miraidon. I think so. Which makes her all the more likely to have a crush on Kieran. What? You want to fly right now? Wow, she's actually acting human! Please, slow down. The supplement was never meant to be eaten such large. Yay! I can fly. I can touch the sky. I can go investigate the giant orb. It would seem your Aegeus has powered up somehow. It does get stronger from sandwiches. From the looks of it, I would guess it has gained the power to fly whenever you wish. I suppose this is an acceptable outcome. As it happens, there is a super hard course for the flying time trial. You may attempt it upon clearing the hard course. Feel free to do so whenever you're ready. Fly freely. If you press the left stick while gliding, Miraidon will keep moving forward automatically. If you press left stick, it'll go back to gliding. Time for me to go. So long, then. Still acts very robotic, but there was a small sliver of humanity. So that means she's an android. Or a cyborg. I want to test out the flying. Briar, you put children's lives at risk, so you can wait. Nope, this isn't where I wanted to go. I wanted the terrarium. Which I still don't think is very safe to have a giant terrarium underwater. But that's just me. You know. That's just me. Am I the only one that thinks it's entirely not safe? Okay, I need to learn how to fly. Okay. Flight learned. Nope. Okay, is there any boost here? I guess I had to travel 500 meters. Man, true flight in a Pokemon game is wild, I will say. I really hope that this becomes a feature in future games, just being able to properly fly over the areas. It would be so cool if that becomes a thing in future Pokemon games. I mean, it's probably not going to be a thing in Legend ZA, just because of how limited in scope everything is, but this just feels like it opens up the world so much. It's awesome. It sucks, though, that it is unlocked so late into your journey. I will say that. It does suck that it is unlocked so very late into the journey. Yeah, I know, I just said that. Alright, we're getting close to the giant orb in the sky, which so far has no explanation. Other than the giant crystal floating around inside of the unknown liquid inside. I'm honestly surprised there is no Terapagos hidden inside this. Is there any entranceway here? Can I go up any higher than this? Bank. Come on. Come on. No, I've reached the limit. It will not let me go up any further. No. Whee! Oh. There is stuff on it. Thanks for pointing that out, J6. Stellar Terra Shards. A golden bottle cap. An ability patch. Okay. Oh, you just found out now, too? Whee! I'm skydiving! Come on, aim for the water, aim for the water, aim for the water! No, I have not caught Meloetta. Aim for the water, come on. Come on. Extreme skydiving! Come on! Yes, I think I got it. Yeah. Why didn't it even make a splash? Oh, that was lame. That was lame, game. You could have at least made a splashing animation. Rather than just have him ride and suddenly appear beneath me. No, I do not know how. That's something that you can show me next time, though. Because, like I said, I'm not going to be going for too much longer here. Yeah, next time we go into co-op, which will be next Wednesday, presuming the event is not a long one, which, given the fact that we are going to be getting Ordeal Call 0 in, like, 2 weeks' time, I can't imagine it's going to be a long event. Where is the way out of here? It's over there. Can I fly around in base Paldea as well? Probably. That'll be interesting. But, yeah, I'm gonna go and see what Briar has to say, and then I'm probably gonna be calling the stream here. Just because this has been a fun one. It's been nice, relaxed, got some good laughs, all that kind of stuff. And we finished sort of the main story. Still getting used to the flying controls, though. But, you know, that's for future me to worry about. Alright, let's see what Briar, the worst teacher ever, has to say. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Soul. Glad to see you. You feeling rested and recovered after a big adventure down in the Underdepths? No. Really? I thought you'd be all chipper by now. Youth is on your side, after all. She really thinks that just because we are young does not mean we can't get tired. For shame, Briar. For shame. But on to why I called you here. Since our return, I've been writing up everything we've discovered on our expedition. Honestly, I've hardly slept. I obtained Kita's permission to turn it all into a book, but don't worry, I've made sure to skip a few details and omit names of those. Why are you omitting my name? I'm a champion! You should... My name will give your book so much more selling power, but I will require, however, a 55% split of all profits. If you're going to include my name in the book, then I expect 55% of all profits to come straight to me. Got it, Briar? Otherwise, I'm not allowing you to use my name, my likeness, or my actions in your book. So yeah, a 75% split of the profits goes to me. So voila, a proof copy of the book freshly delivered from my publisher, just for you. The key items pocket. A proof copy of the exploration notes covering the area 0 underdepths. It's filled with long paragraphs describing what happened along with Briar's thoughts. I behaved recklessly in the underdepths. I don't know what we would have done if it weren't for you. At least she acknowledges she behaved recklessly. And yes, Carmine is her assistant. You truly deserve a copy of this book. I just hope it's... No, 85% split of all the profits this book makes will be a sufficient enough apology, Briar. 85%. No more, no less. You understand me? A book is not a good... I'm sorry that I behaved like an obsessive maniac and almost got you and 2 other kids killed. Here, have a book. No! That's not how it works! There's something else I need to check with you. Would you mind showing me your Terra Orb? I thought as much. It's behaving just like Kieran and Carmine's orbs. I think it might be because your orbs were directly to expose the energy of Terrapagos. Kieran and Carmine says that ever since the Underdepths, they've been able to terrestrialize their Pokemon without charging their Terra Orbs. Actually, there's one more piece of news I should share with you related to those deep depths. You know the terrarium core that hangs from the ceiling of the terrarium? Until now, I've been keeping it topped up with a mixture of Paldean soil and water from the crystal pool in Kitakami. That's how we've been able to stabilize the terrestrial phenomena on our academy grounds. But the other day, I tried to add in crystals and I'd collected from the Underdepths to that mix, and it caused the properties of the core to change. The result, Pokemon shiny in rainbow colors have started appearing all over the terrarium, and they have the stellar Terra type. Thanks to this, my research into the terrestrial phenomena is shining brighter than ever. So Stellar Terra Terrestrialization gives a boost to your moves, but only once per move. After you use a move, no other move of that same type will get a bonus in Terra Raid battles. All moves will be boosted without limit. Okay. Oh, and there was one last thing. A man in a blue suit was looking for you over by the entrance to the academy. That's all I have to report for now. Thanks for setting aside some time to chat. I'm off to pay a visit to my publisher, so I'll leave you to it. Remember, I get a 95% of the split of the profits. Next time we meet, I'll ask you for a good long look at Terrapagos. Till then... Yeah, she's crazy. She's crazy. But crazy is gonna be where we end off this stream of Pokemon Violet. Next Wednesday we will resume our journey. Probably gonna be playing with J6, getting some various Pokemon BBQ stuff done so I can work on completing the dexes. Starting off with Blueberry and then heading to the base dex here, because I do want to get a full dex completion. I don't think there's that many left in Blueberry, to be honest, but I could be wrong. But we'll find out later. Friday's stream, meanwhile, is probably going to be FGO. The BBQ Legends aren't in the dex. Good to know. Yeah, Friday's stream is probably going to be FGO, since it sounds like we are getting an event there, but that is for future me's concerns, and if you're watching this, it's quite likely the event has already been posted before this stream has been posted, because I try to post things all in one, so yeah. Anyways, I've been Solrak Dragon. I hope you've all enjoyed today's stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out my channel here on Twitch or YouTube. Same name, same games. There is plenty of content for all to enjoy. But once again, I thank you all so much for coming out. Hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody. I'm just going to go to the very end of this dex here because I started and I want to stop. Very end of this dex here. Almost there. There we are. Okay. Bye, everybody. And I'm not a rooster, I'm a dragon.